So thanks for giving me the time to have a chat today, my friend Harry. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Now, just to explain, I'm just around the corner from where I live at your beautiful shop.
Yeah, it's about 300 meters or so.
Yeah, something like that. It didn't take much time. I wish everyone lived this close to me that I interview it, make things a lot easier. So I appreciate that. Your business here is called
Caacupé.
Magnificent. And you are in the business of selling crystals.
Yes.
Now, as we've previously discussed, I don't know a lot about crystals. I do know that the difference between a crystal and a gem is that a crystal has a reoccurring geometric shape to it or pattern. Is that correct?
Most of the time it's correct, but not always. Because the gem is an ancient word for a special kind of crystals.
Okay.
And nowadays we call everything crystal. Even if you take something like this, it has no crystal structure anymore. It's amorph, as they call it. But it's still a mineral.
Right.
And it's still part of crystals.
Oh.
And it's still, nowadays, it's everything which is not common, but a little bit rare or seldom, they call crystals or minerals, and there is business for it.
Oh, okay, okay.
And all those stones and those crystals and minerals are made up of different material, different molecules, different atoms. And so they have also a different working on the body of humans or even animals, plants, whatever.
Okay. So tell me, there's a lot of metaphysical levels to crystals. Now, I've just ignorantly reached out and looked at that crystal, and one thing that has been told to me is that you sometimes shouldn't do that because you might be passing on your energy or something. Can you tell me about the metaphysical side of crystals as far as you're involved, and what is the deal with?
There are, of course, several ways of looking at it. If you just look at the mineral itself from a chemical way, then all crystals have a different composition of sometimes even different molecules.
Yeah.
For instance, if you look at the quartz family, the mountain crystal is just mountain crystal and there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
If you take amethyst, it's mountain crystal, but there are some other molecules in it, so it gives another color.
Oh, okay.
And another working because you have a mixture of compounds. So that's why there are millions and millions different kind of varieties of crystals.
Yeah.
If you look in the commercial way, there are more or less 8,000 really different kinds of minerals and crystals.
Wow.
I have about 100 here in the shop. So I can expand a lot. Yeah. I don't have everything because that's impossible. If you look at that chemical way, because it's the compounds are different, then also the frequency is different, which come out of the crystal.
Yeah.
That frequency does something with your body, and there's an interaction with it.
Yeah.
If I use a crystal, I make use of that frequency that's coming out of the crystal. But also, the crystal receives frequency from my body.
Right.
So it can become unclean because of the energy I put in it. Then I have to clean it. And cleansing is most of the time done with just running water. Yeah. And then laying in the moonlight, full moon, to charge it up again, to give it its full power again back.
Right.
When I don't cleanse a crystal, then it can become darker or even become cracks in it. It can even break.
So have you seen this phenomenon where if a crystal's energies change, it changes color?
It changes color, it becomes not so bright anymore.
Wow.
Things like that. It's happening a lot.
And you can repair it potentially.
You can repair it. If a crystal is really, really dirty, then you have to bury it into the ground.
Okay.
And pour water, a lot of rain over it. And then it becomes clear again. But that takes really a lot of time. Months sometimes.
Wow.
There are also other ways in cleaning stones. You can do it, for instance, with sali or other essence you can clean them with. But you can also do it by meditation. It's possible to, for instance, my whole shop, it's impossible to clean every stone.
Right.
Because every stone on the water, it takes me 2 weeks, for instance. So I do it by meditation.
Okay.
And then I can clean the whole shop at once. And that's only 15 minutes and then I'm ready. And then it's clean and recharged.
Yeah. So, like, how long have you been into minerals and crystals and stones?
I started in 2007, more or less, with the shop. But before, I was already interested in stones.
Yeah.
And crystals. But,
how did you get interested in such a thing?
I was already interested as a child, but my parents were not so happy about it that I would buy stones and crystals. So I didn't do anything with it. And later on, I did a course of mentally development. There I met a woman who was shaman and also working with crystals. And then my interest became again. So I bought a lot of crystals, then you start with crystals like this, but then you want to have something like this, or even more big. Yeah. And then it becomes a little bit unpayable if you really want to have a lot of those stones. Yeah, yeah. And then I started to think, what can I do? Can I set up a business for myself? And invest something in those crystals and look if I can make a living out of it. Yeah, yeah.
When we're talking about crystals and frequencies and energy, just from my layman reading and observation, there seems to be a sense of science catching up to a lot of these sort of theories or perhaps realities.
Everything in your nose is about frequencies.
Yeah.
So there is always interaction of frequencies. And crystals is the same. There is interaction of frequencies.
Yeah.
And that's also how you can explain everything.
Right.
What's happening with crystals.
Yeah.
And of course, I can't explain why this crystal has a certain opportunity for our body and this crystal has something else that I cannot, I can only say the frequency is different. But why the frequency of this helps for problem A and this for problem B, I don't know. Yeah. That I can't explain.
Yeah.
But I can explain that the frequencies are different.
Okay, sure. I had an experience when you talk about cleansing and water. I had an experience a few years ago. I was living in another place and I set up a building and I was sleeping over what turned out to be a water line underneath the building. It was a natural water conduit, I guess, near a river. And from that point that I set my bed up in that way, I had the craziest dreams every night for months. And they were like more than dreams. They were really kind of crazy. I was completely confused about it until I actually discovered that there was something going on underneath the ground where I was sleeping, and I moved my bed and it stopped happening. Does that jive with what you're talking about when you're talking about crystals and water and energy?
Yeah, of course. For instance, if you take rose quartz, that's a very soft energy which is coming from.
Yeah.
And that helps to get sweet dreams, to get sweet nights, that you sleep through, that you don't get nightmares and things like that. And it's often used for little children, for babies, little children, to get them keeping on sleeping and not crying at night.
Right.
But it's even for us adults, is it working? And you can even feel it that the stone is giving soft energy. Yeah. It's a kind of love energy. Yeah. You can imagine that's nice and soft. Yeah. Yeah. And other stones are more have more strength in their frequency they send. And you can. There is a funny thing also about the colors of stones because the color is reflecting to the chakra. Okay. If you have a yellow stone, it works on your yellow chakra. If you have a blue stone, it works on your blue chakra. Right. So that's also giving the information in where it will work. And even if you have, for instance, that blue stone, you can have a stone which is working softly, but you can also have a stone that works very firm. Okay. And even kick you. Not physically, of course, but really that you feel that you have to do something. Right. Okay. And so there are a lot of possibilities in the crystal world. And
you've obviously done some study, either official or unofficially, in regards to health remedies and how crystals aid certain conditions?
Yeah, study is a big word for it. Because there is no official study. Yeah. But of course, I went into internet, I went into books. I get a lot of customers who came back with experiences. Yeah. So in the start, I was very pessimistic about all those working of crystals, but because of all the reviews I get back and the responses I get back from my customers, I can't deny anymore that there is a working in it. Yeah. And I even experienced it myself, that there is working in it.
Can you tell me about some of the most interesting examples of crystals that you?
I had a customer on the market. He was very pessimistic, and he was coming to my shop, and I was talking with some other guys about the working of crystals, and he was listening, and then he said to me, "I'm so easily in crying. Do you have a stone that I don't cry so much?" I looked in my crystal Bible because I have them laying over there. There I can see for what disease or discomfort which stone works best. But that's only a small list. There's not everything in it. But crying is in it. So I noticed that sodalite is one of the stones which is working for it. So I sold it, and it was a stone only for €1, so it was very inexpensive. And I took it, he bought it, and he went to the market, and later on, about 2 hours later, he came back. And he came to me, and he hugged me, and he said, "I feel it already that it's working." 2 weeks later, I was on the same market, and he came to me again, and I said, "My whole family is crazy about that stone for me." Oh, wow. Because they see it all, that it's working for me. And that's one of the most nice experiences I have had. Yeah. And it's only for €1.
Yeah. And yourself personally, you've used crystals to your own benefit?
Yeah, I have a lot of stones that I used for a lot of different things. But the most easy thing is rock crystal. If you have something with pain, you just put a rock crystal on it. It's so simple.
Yeah, right.
Because rock crystal is a universal healer.
Okay.
And especially it does a lot on pain. For instance, a bee sting or a wasp sting, put it on for 5 minutes, and the pain is almost gone. Wow. Of course, you have some itchy and some discomfort still, but the real pain you experience from a bee sting or wasp sting is gone.
Okay. Wow. So I can come to you with different issues or maladies, and you're obviously not making any promises or.
Now it's just your body has to do it yourself, of course, and it's just the support in the back.
Yeah.
Most of the people say you have to wear the stones on your body as close to your skin as possible. But that's not completely true, because stones have a kind of, I call it aura, force field, whatever how you like it to say. And that extends for a clean stone over 10 meters. And it can even reach to 20 or 30 meters, depending on the kind of stone.
Okay.
So it's important that you are in that aura of that stone.
Right.
And then it works. So if you put it in your nightstand, it's working when you're sleeping. And you don't have to wear it on your body.
Right.
But of course, for wearing on your body, we have also a lot of jewelry from minerals and crystals that you can rely that your body will handle it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what the stone really does.
Yeah.
It gives some energy for the body to work with, and you may trust your body that it solves it by itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the support of the stone will help you to do it.
Yes, I've got you. So in terms of coming and getting a stone that may aid in a certain condition, people really need to be knowing, I guess, what they're needing and understanding what their malady is. And I guess...
Now, even that is not true.
Okay.
For instance, I get people in my shop who says, I have a headache. What stone do you recommend? Amethyst is one of the stones who is working very well for headaches, especially for migraine.
Okay.
But if you have had a little bit too much alcohol last night, it doesn't work. So the symptom doesn't say anything.
Right.
You need to know the cause.
Of course, yeah.
And most people don't know the cause.
No.
So what can you do? Just look around in my shop and see what stone attracts you. Because the stone that attracts you is the stone you need it most.
Yeah, right.
And then I say to people, pick 3 or 4 stones you like. You really like. Go just quick around the shop and look and take 4 stones. And then we test which stone is the best. And I do it when you put your hand on your back and I place the stone in it and I ask you to feel it and then compare which stone feels the best.
All right.
And when you've chosen that stone, we look at the working of the crystal.
Okay.
99.99% we have the right stone.
Wow.
Because the stone picks the human and not the other way around.
Hopefully it's the cheapest stone picks me.
Yeah, we could try.
Yeah, well.
And of course, for instance, if you want to have amethyst, I have amethyst for €1, but I have also amethyst for €365.
Wow.
So you can choose your own amount of money you want to spend.
Yeah, yeah. Can you tell me, where are they predominantly sourced from? Because I know that Brazil is big in some crystals and also Colombia.
Everywhere around the world, crystals come from.
Right.
I have Mozambique, Namibia in Africa are countries which have a lot of crystals, a lot of different crystals. Morocco has especially selenite, a lot of them, and mountain crystal.
Is that Morocco?
Morocco, yeah.
See.
Uruguay have really top quality of amethyst.
Okay.
That's the most famous amethyst there is in the world.
Oh, wow.
But amethyst can be found everywhere in the world. But then you have a very light variant, and the darker variant is always Uruguay, or sometimes Brazil. In the Bahia province, there are some darker variants of amethyst available. Of course, we know all the Australian opal. Yeah, that's found only in Australia.
Yeah.
But it does not say that opal is only found in Australia. Because I have here, for instance, another opal. It's green opal. Yeah, that's not found in Australia. That's found in Africa.
So now we're in Paraguay, we can think more freely about many things, including our health. And the thing that really strikes me about living in a place like Paraguay is you need to think a lot more rather than just putting your health and well-being into the hands of the guy with the white coat. And I think that's probably, whether we like it or not, a really good thing that we find ourselves in that situation, because we start being more proactive and perhaps learning more about the healing power of crystals and other such things are part of that journey.
Yes, that's for sure. And I think the crystals are just support for our body to make it able to heal ourselves. Because we are used in the Western world, we are used, if we have a little ache here or there, we go to a medicine or doctor or whatever and get some pills.
Yeah.
But those pills really block your body. And I think it's better to, for instance, to use that crystal rock I told you about, to do something about the pain if it's unbearable. But if you can bear the pain, it's better to leave it to your body because it has a function.
Right.
And we really need to go back to the natural way of living.
Yeah.
And cope with pain.
Yeah.
Not destroy it.
Yeah. We were talking about that before we started. The interview was about the issue of pain. And, you know, it's an inevitable part of life, particularly as you get a bit older. And you were saying that it's actually sent to really help us in many ways, but we kind of...
Yeah, for instance, if you have hurt your finger, then your finger aches, but that's a natural way to give your finger some rest to heal.
Of course.
And if you destroy the pain, you can make it even worse. Because you use it and you probably use it in the wrong way.
Yeah.
To avoid healing.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah.
But you do.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to go back to the natural way of healing. And of course, sometimes that's not possible. And crystals is not always a solution, but it can help you. And when the ache is strong enough, we have to have some support from medicine or whatever. Of course. So it's not substitution for the official medical health, but it can support before going to them. Yeah. And that's correct for every discomfort we have.
Yeah. And when we're talking about crystals, I mean, it's such a rabbit hole, and it depends where you're coming from. Some people are totally dismissive of it. They don't believe in any of it. They just think it's all woo-woo. Others that come from particular paradigms feel as though it can be an area of potential spiritual darkness.
Yep.
And you know, even going into the dark occult sort of realms, and other people think that it's all good. So it depends on where you're coming from, really, when it comes to your perspective on such things. I'm a Christian, and some Christians are like, I don't want anything to do with such things. Well, you know, these things are God-made, if there is such a thing, and the Bible is full of references to particularly gemstones and such things. So I think that it's one of those things that you really need to rethink your whole paradigm about such things, whether you have absolutely no belief or you have perhaps some prejudice.
Yeah.
And
I can tell you also bad stories about stones.
Of course.
Because they are man-made. Because we have magic, we have black magic, we have shamanism, we have voodoo. And same things as voodoo you can do with stones.
See.
Because some stones you can program. You can give some extra working mechanism in it.
Right.
But you can also add some destroying working in it.
Yeah.
And then you have the bad working of the stones.
Yeah.
And if you go to a reliable shop, you have, most of the time you have reliable stones, which are no program in it. And if you take care of your stones, you cleanse them regularly,
Right.
then there is no problem anymore, because all those programs in it can be cleaned.
Okay.
And if you feel a stone and it's kind of biting in your hand, don't buy it.
Right.
Because then, or it's not good for you.
No.
Because you have another kind of life, another kind of body that doesn't accept that frequency, or that stone is programmed in a way you don't like.
Okay. Yeah.
That's two possibilities.
Yeah. So I guess getting...
Or the stone is very dirty. That's also a possibility. That has taken so much energy from its surroundings, which is negative for us, that you feel that. That's also possible.
Right. So when someone gets a stone, should they wash it themselves? And I'm not saying with detergent, but...
Yeah, gewoon put it on current water.
Oh, okay.
And that's, for most of the stones, the most easy way to clean them. There are a few stones who don't like it. Yeah. I can show you if you want.
Yeah, yeah.
For instance, that is the one. That's selenite. This is the natural way of selenite. It's a kind of natural plaster for when you have a broken bone, that you get plaster around it.
Okay.
I don't know the English word exactly for it.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, of course.
It's so beautiful.
But it's slowly dissolving in water. Very slowly.
Dissolving.
I can put it in the rain, nothing will happen. But if I leave it outside, in a few years it's gone.
Wow.
So that you don't cleanse with water.
Right, okay.
That you can clean, for instance, with salt.
Right.
Salt is also a cleaning method.
Okay.
But other materials are not capable of resisting the salt. So
and does it matter what water source you use to clean it?
Yeah.
No.
Just normal current water.
Current water?
What tap water.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, cool. So in terms of your collection, what are some of the more exotic and expensive stones or crystals that you have?
This is a very special one. It's looking funny.
It's beautiful. Looks like a coral.
Yeah, it looks like a kind of coral, but it's all copper compounds.
Oh, wow.
And there are 3 different kinds in it. Here in the middle, you see a blue spot. That's one. Then you get green, and then you get bluer again. And that are 3 different minerals.
Wow.
And one is turning into the other.
Oh, wow.
And most of the time you get only 2 and not 3. So this is very particular, very special that we have.
What is it?
3 together. It's azurite, malachite, and chrysocolla.
Cool.
Those 3.
Where's it from?
Copper mines. And this one is from Africa, Namibia.
And what would that be useful for?
Oh, that I have to look up.
See.
Malachite, I know that's very useful if you have aroma. The other 2, I don't know by heart. But because the blue, it's also for your throat chakra.
Yeah.
So speaking, things like that. To be honest in your speaking, to be capable of speaking, to be able to say what you want to say, to be honest in your speaking, things like that.
Well, I need some of that for a few people I know. maybe even myself at times, but we've all got to...
Here I have a similar one, but there are only 2 in it.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. That's really beautiful. Look at these beautiful patterns, and they are just stunning, aren't they?
Yeah, that's typical calcite.
Yeah.
It's a fatty kind of stone. If you feel it, it feels a little bit fatty.
Oh yeah. Oh, it does. Like oily.
Yeah, a little bit oily.
Yeah.
Petrified wood. That's fossil.
Wow. And is this wood too?
Yeah.
Looks like it, yeah. That's so cool. And is that the same as what you showed me?
That was malachite. That was that green one. What was in the other stone.
Mm.
Now, this stone is a stone which is very often used in Germany.
Yeah.
There are a lot of mines used in Germany where they could get those minerals out. That's agate, and you can shape everything out of it.
Really?
Yeah, they make bowls like this size.
Wow.
And things like that. So there's a lot industry of it. It can also be colored. It's a mineral which takes color in it.
It looks like epoxy, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it isn't.
Yeah.
And these are natural ways, but for instance, yeah, here you can see this is a little bit painted. You can see that there are darker spots in it, and the paint is...
it's beautiful.
This is desert rose.
Okay.
It's the same mineral. Exactly the same mineral. Only here is desert sand in it, included.
Wow.
And then it can't reach this crystal form anymore, so it takes another crystal form.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
Yeah, there are tumbled stones, like stones in the river. Not all are tumbled, but most of them.
You've been here for how long in Paraguay?
I'm now almost 1 year in Paraguay.
Oh, not that long.
No.
You came from
Netherlands
with your partner?
With my partner, yes.
Yeah.
And we're married now for 10 years. We lived in the northern part of the Netherlands. Very quiet place we lived on. We had a very good house and a very good property.
Yeah.
We had it very good in Europe, but things are changing in Europe and we want to keep it good.
Yeah, totally.
That's why we moved.
Yeah.
And my wife has lived for 3 years in Africa, in Malawi.
Yeah.
And so she's used to other countries.
Yeah.
I'm not so used to other countries. But,
No.
I'm feeling great here.
Yeah.
Even that I only lived in the Netherlands and in Belgium for a few months. But I'm really have a good life here.
Yeah.
And I'm not homesick or whatever.
Yeah, you're enjoying it.
I'm enjoying life here every day.
Yeah. What do you think of Caacupé?
Caacupé is a nice place.
Yeah.
There is a lot to do and a lot of nice shops.
Yeah.
Although you have to look behind the doors what they are selling because you don't know in front of the shop what's in it.
Yeah.
And that's an experience every day.
Yeah.
And Paraguay is a country. Everything is available, but you have to search where.
Yeah. Yeah. Are there many crystal and gemstone businesses here?
No. In Asunción, I know there is one at least. In Paraguay is one that I know of.
Oh, really?
And further, I really don't know. I know Paraguay has a few of its own mines with crystals in the south part.
What sort of crystals?
Mostly amethyst.
Oh, right.
But it's not such a good quality.
Oh, right.
On color.
Yeah.
The quality, the working mechanism of amethyst, it doesn't matter what quality you have.
Oh, right.
But it's for visual, you want to have the good quality.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah.
And further, I really have to investigate where what there is here in Paraguay and what they have to get from abroad.
And you're a good example of someone that's come here and taken something that you've been interested in and developed it into a business. And it's something that we often get asked about is, well, what should I do when I come? And this hasn't been your primary area of expertise in your previous life because you were previously a professional, yeah?
Yes, I'm an IT professional.
Yeah.
And this was just a hobby.
Yeah.
And it still remains a hobby.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have something to do here.
Yeah.
And I intend to go about once or twice a month to a market over here.
Yeah.
To get some acquaintance, that people know me.
Yeah.
And but further on, I'll just just hobby for me.
But the good thing is that because it doesn't have such an onerous tax system and business compliance and all the other nonsense that some other places do, you can come establish a business.
Yeah.
And as long as you can tick along, you can kind of do...
Because I have a tax number here, it's called a RUC number here. I have to pay tax, but because it's for me a hobby, I sell not so much that I can minimize the tax by buying in supermarket and ask for a factura and reduce the tax. So I pay nothing till 2%. I can really say that almost 100% of my profit is my profit. And that's completely different in Europe. There I have to pay the government 40%. And here I keep everything. Can keep everything I own. I sell.
Well, it's one of those things. A lot of people want to know more about how they can structure themselves when they come.
If you really have to pay full tax, you pay 10%. Not more.
Which is very reasonable. I encourage people when they come to think about all the things they've done in their life, because it might be something that you've done when you were a teenager. Or just, that you had to do it because your parents made you do it, whatever that is.
But here in Paraguay, you can really do everything you want. And you can open every shop you want. You can do every business you want. It's possible here. There are opportunities enough. You first have to make your business known and to get the Paraguayan value stuff, and then it grows and grows and grows. But
that's, I guess, the challenge of coming in a country that's still growing and emerging in terms of its interests. For example, take cafes, for example. The coffee drinking culture is kind of really getting a gallop on now, but you don't have anywhere near the amount of cafes in terms of their coffee culture that you've got in Europe or where I've come from. It's just one of many examples of you're seeing different things coming online here that are just, starting to get a gallop on. So something like this, it's kind of up to you to get out and, to an extent, grow that market by educating people about what you say the benefits are of the product.
Promotion is one of the difficult things here, and you have to have Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. And promote your products over there. That's really 100% important.
The wonderful thing too is that you've set yourself up just in your house. This is a shop within your residential confines.
Yes.
And you haven't had to jump through 1,000 hoops.
No, I just had room over here, a place over here, and I could manage to do it over here. But that's also, if you have a large enough property, you can build your own shop on your own property. And that's no problem.
I love that. And coming from my house to your house, I think I'll probably walk past a few front of house little shops that are set up. Someone might be selling empanadas or whatever they're doing. To me, it's such a wonderful thing.
It is wonderful. And that's also what I told you about you don't know what's behind the door, what they are selling. You have to go in to see what they are selling.
Yes.
For instance, my wife wants to do some macrame, and we were looking for ropes.
Yes.
And we had some found on Google Maps that they.
Yeah.
But we couldn't find it in the first instance.
Yeah.
And we looked again and I saw a door open and I saw some. So I said to my wife, we have to go there.
Yeah.
And we went there and it was really full of all kind of ropes and things like that. And
wow.
You have to walk like this between all the the materials, and they had really everything.
Wow. That was in Asuncion.
It was San Lorenzo near Asuncion.
Cool. Yeah. But as you say, it's not just you jump on and just find it straight away. No, you've got to look for it.
For instance, when you look at the tiles where you're standing on now, this is typical Paraguayan. And with the glacier, I don't know how do you call it in English, the glazuur.
Varnish?
Varnish, is that varnish on it? The shiny stuff?
Yeah.
That they don't make here in Paraguay.
Okay.
It has to come from Brazil.
Oh, is that right?
So you get the same tiles,
yeah,
but then the thing on it, it comes from Brazil.
Yeah.
They don't make it here. They don't know it.
Yeah. But
it's still available here, but you have to look for it.
Yeah. It is one of those things, and when people come here, I think sometimes they get stuck in that mode of thinking that they can just push a few buttons and find whatever they want.
That's impossible here.
Yeah.
For sometimes it's possible, of course, and in Asuncion you can find really everything.
Yeah.
But even then you have to know where. And even then it's possible that you go to a shop and you see something you like, you buy it and you come back the next day and it isn't available anymore. That's also possible here.
Yes. Yeah. But, the good thing is, I know at least compared to where we've come from, in a lot of categories, we're better off here. But as you say, you do have to look. You
really have to look. And don't say that Paraguayan industry is a bad industry and doesn't make good stuff. Yeah, there is a lot of lousy stuff here made in Paraguay. But there are also good stuffs here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And you really have to look for it and ask people. The people in the shops are honest about quality.
Yeah.
So ask for what is the quality, compare it to other marks, and they'll tell you.
Just got to change the way that you think about what you're buying and looking at. I talked about that in regards to building materials, and you're doing some things on your property at the moment. You've really got to look at everything that's being put into that project.
Yeah, and of course, they know we are immigrants. They know that we have money, so they want to earn a little bit more than the Paraguayan standard. Yeah, and I think that's good. There's nothing bad about that. Yeah, but you have to look that they don't charge you too much. Yeah, a little bit more is okay, but not too much. Yeah. And that they also use the right material. For instance, the concrete, when you put stones together and things like that, there are different varieties over here. Yeah. In Europe, we have only 2 varieties, but here we have 7 or 8 varieties. Yes. Yeah. Then you have to be sure that they use the right variety. Yeah. There you go. And they don't use a cheaper one. Well, you've definitely learnt a lot in a relatively short space of time being here. So. Yeah, that's also because of people like you that I met who has been here and has some experience in certain areas. But so I've met also other people. I've met German people, Dutch people who live here a long time. And for instance, we bought this house from 2 German ladies who lived here already for 19 years in Paraguay. And they let us know what their carpenter was and what their painter was. And so we get those people here in the house to paint our house and to get some furniture. making furniture by a carpenter is as cheap as pre-made in a shop.
Yeah.
And then you have what you want.
Yes.
Because you can organize it yourself, what you draw it yourself, what you like.
Yeah.
And of course you have to be creative, what you want to have.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And that's the biggest problem, to draw what you want.
Yes. Yeah. You gotta be part of the solution, huh?
Yeah. And then sometimes it's easy to go to a shop. But then it's most of the time not especially exactly what you want.
Yeah. It's life in Paraguay.
That's life in Paraguay, yeah, for sure. Yes.
Anyone can reach out to you and say, can I come along and check out what you've got, or...
Yeah, and if you want to visit, just WhatsApp me and you get the location and we make an appointment. No problem.
Hey, well, thanks again. I really appreciate your time.
Thanks again for interviewing me.
Yeah, man. And I would just say anyone out there that's wanting to, learn more about what we're talking about here, or maybe come and check out your beautiful shop and maybe pick up a few crystals, in the description below, we'll put all your details down there, and hopefully people will, help themselves to understanding what this is all about, particularly here in Paraguay, because, we need all the help we can get.
And you're all welcome, so.
Cool, man. Okay. Well, thanks very much. And until next time, take care.
Okay, thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao.